What's up, guys? Just wanted to, well, first off, if you're looking for a workout with a group and you want other people around because you're at home or you're stuck at home and you need some motivation and you need some people to work out with, this is for you. That's what this is for. Um, if you are just getting alerted to this, welcome. We don't do many lives here, but that's going to change hopefully over the next couple of weeks. As things are starting to get real weird for everybody everywhere, um, I had an idea. So basically, as I'm doing this, I'm going to spin things a little bit here. So for those of you that don't know, I was in a motorcycle accident 3 weeks ago, a really devastating one. I was the motorcycle rider, and basically somebody jaywalked at night in front of my bike. I went down hard and collapsed lung, split open my eyebrow, had a really gnarly concussion, road rash, things like that. So I'm on the road to recovery right now. What that means is that I can't row. I'm not allowed to. It's too intense because I could risk the lung collapsing again. So at the moment, my recovery is basically I get to bike. So right now I'm on the bike erg. You can't really see it, but I have my bike erg set up. And what I've been doing is just steady 1 hour, simple, low intensity movement. It is basically just aerobic building so that I don't stress my lungs too hard and I can improve. Now, for those of you that are here and you want to participate, you're at home, you're stuck inside, or you're looking for just almost the way that I envision this playing out, please comment. I don't know exactly where the comments are in this. I guess I'll see as we go along. But shout out, live chat. There we go. So, what I envision this being is essentially an hour of working out together. If you have a bike at home, if you have an erg at home, if you have anything that you can do, if you have a treadmill, whatever it is, let's just work out together. We're all going to be stuck at home pretty soon. Hey, Steve, thanks, guys. As soon as like it's all going to get weird. It's already weird. We all have kids coming home and things are just odd. And so I figured, you know what? We all probably want some semblance of connectivity. And so that's what this is going to be. So what I'm looking for, I'm going to clip in here in a second and I'm going to start my hour. We're going to do this hour together. I would encourage you, go do your own thing. So if you have your phone, go for a walk. Let's just walk and talk together. I want this to be very interactive. Please comment, talk to me. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here spinning, staring at you guys, and you're going to be staring at me. That's not fun for anybody. This is intended to be, thank you, James, appreciate it. This is intended to be a let's come together moment. Because I think we just need more of that right now with all the social isolation happening. Will this be daily? I'm at work today, but would be love. Yes, my intent is that we do this daily. So I'm in a very time. So actually, those of you saying you'd love to do this, but you have work, tell me what times work for you because I will modify this. I'll adjust the time that I'm doing this. Sorry, while I'm talking, I'm gonna put my shoes on. I want to know what works best for everybody. Please use this as feedback time. I want to hear from you. I want to know what would make this better. Tell me if camera angle should change, if I'm blown out or something, let me know. I can close the garage door. Actually, maybe I should try that. We'll see if closing the garage door helps a little bit. Okay, and let's tilt that up. So I can adjust all of this. This is essentially, we're calling this minimum viable product 1. This is just your chance to do something with me. If you're on your lunch break, go for a walk right now. And yeah, it's true. I wish I could actually be rowing right now. I think it'd be more fun if I could really row with you guys. And you want a rower now. Yeah, now it's kind of like the perfect time to have one. But so is a biker, so is a treadmill, so is anything. Again, just go for a walk. Yeah, times are strange because we're all over the world, but I could do 8 a.m. I could do 5 p.m. All these things can change. And also, by the way, sorry about you probably haven't seen many videos from us lately. That's why, because of the accident. So that's why things haven't been taken off. I feel like this is okay right now. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to make sure that because this is, hold on one second. I'm going to go get a power cable so my phone doesn't die. Oh, it's not quite close enough. I'm still here. Oh man, you must be kidding. Hold on. Things you don't think about. And that's why this is a learning experience, everybody. Okay, we're plugged in. So that's good. Hey, nobody's tuned out after that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. So again, feedback. How's the camera? Would you rather the camera angle be different? Do you want to be face-to-face with me? And listen, my intensity is going to be super low here. I've been steadily walking my splits down. The other part of this is going to go live after it's done, so I'll save it. You can also come back and hang out with me afterwards. Select workout, new workout. That would be the B button and the D button. Single time B button. Need to change it to an hour, so I'm going to hit the back arrow or the D button. Then I need to hit the plus button once. It gives me an hour. That's the B button. Then the right arrow, that's A once. And the minus button, C, 1, 2, 3 times. That gives me 1 hour on the machine. And I want to know my split lengths every 10 minutes. So I'm going to hit the A button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times and hit the C button or the minus button twice. 1, 2. Okay, that gives me 10-minute splits. So again, I'm just here. I'm here to chat. I'm literally here to chat. I have 1 hour. No, I don't need to verify for a world record. Thank you, though, Concept Joe. I appreciate your concern. Okay, here we go. And we're off 1 hour and counting. So again, I want to know what would make this better. How could we improve this for you? How, do you just want my rambling thoughts for an hour? I doubt that. Or do you just want to feel like you're connected? Because I'm here in my garage. We're here in San Diego. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, man. It's a tough recovery, honestly. The concussion, oddly, is the weirdest and hardest part of all of this. I think for those of you that follow on Instagram, by the way, all of the cycling I've been doing before this, I've been mouth closed, nose breathing only, but obviously not if I'm going to chat with you guys. So, did your 5K earlier, Concept 2 Mud Season Madness workout, but I'm glad, yeah, absolutely use this as a rerun. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. We thought about, I'm envisioning, we talked about doing a Zoom call and like the first 100 people to come in, get to join for a live workout. And they probably won't be hour-long workouts. They'll probably be 20 to 30-minute workouts. So that's an option that's there. So, tell me, again, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not? Have those fingers handy if you're just watching, because I really want some company on this. Otherwise, it's going to be a lonely hour of live streaming. So, to your pre-accident body, yeah, it's real weird. I had a tube in my chest. For those of you that want to see, I don't know. I can take the shirt off. Scars right there. Had a tube going in my chest, up to my clavicle, in my chest cavity to keep the air out of my cavity, chest cavity, so that my lung wouldn't recollapse. It was gnarly. No, it's not. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? No, you're welcome to hang out. Please offer your insights. I want to know how your day's going. How many people are still at work? Are you guys in offices or are you working from home right now? I'm curious. Because part of this is knowing how many people are having to work from home right now. And WFH, working from home. 100% remote. Oh, yeah, okay. Me too, obviously. But I feel like this is something I should have been doing a long time ago and trying to improve on. Because I know, oh, welder. Cool. I respect the hell out of welding, by the way. WFH life, everybody. Just got out of work, work at a grocery store. Yeah, I just got back from Costco. Just regular grocery shopping. I was not hoarding things, by the way. It was crazy. Yes. Sorry, that was my thumb in the camera. We'll go to the other side. Just about to sign off work. Going to jump on the rower in a bit. Working from home. Put a concept drawer on bike. Yep, I'm on the bike. Work at a high school. Closed for 3 weeks. Now's your chance. Come join me. But yeah, Joe, seriously, I respect the hell out of welders. I'm a big trade guy. I believe wholeheartedly in learning trade skills. Like I love carpentry, which you don't see right over here. You never see on camera. There's my tool collection on the wall. But that's my one, like it grounds me because I'm always, everything that I do with Dark Horse is just effectively intangible. Moments like this are fantastic because we all get to connect. But most of the time I'm living, staring at a camera or my computer screen to try and deliver stuff. Row the Bitterroot River. Where is the Bitterroot River? Home Builders Association. Hubby's a contractor. Nice. How big is the potential in ergathlon? What do you mean potential in ergathlon? Montana. Nice. I love Montana. Joe, I've hiked the Absaroka Beartooth Mountain Range. Did 7 days of backpacking there. It was pretty amazing. I was in high school. Loved it. Every day of that. Anyways, my rambling thought. I seriously do love trade skills. I think we need more of them. I wish fewer kids would go to college and more would pick up trade skills because it's a true art form. And there's so much value in it. Instead of paying so much in school loans and everybody's starting their lives with massive amounts of school debt, like my wife did and like I did. I hope I can convince my daughter to take on a trade skill someday. Anyways, that's just me. All right, 5 minutes in. Well, that was a good first 5 minutes, guys. Thank you. That went quickly. But for real, John H., what's your 2K? Love you, buddy. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. John H. is our coach in the crew. So if you, if you ever jump into our crew, by the way, John's our coach in there. As Nathan Ellison knows very well. John, thanks for joining, buddy. I wonder if I could do a co-live. I wonder if John could be on the rower and I could be on the machine, on the bike erg, and we could put together a co-live session. So I'm curious, how many of you guys right now are freaking out with everything that's happening right now versus totally keeping calm and just ignoring all of the craziness? Because I feel like I'm kind of towing the line there a little bit. We were saying earlier, I am mostly concerned with and responding to just other people's panic. Like, I am not myself panicking. I am only anticipating how are other people going to act, and how do I just protect myself or shield like our family from that, because we don't get involved in that. We are always just prepared. We're good. We live on a farm here. We have to. We can eat oranges and eggs and wash our butts with water. So, ooh, secret squirrel stuff. John, how do you know about secret squirrel stuff? I once hit a tree after high side. Ooh, 4 broken ribs. Yeah, Chris. Not fun at all. So I didn't even have a chance to high side or low side. It was at night. Guy walked across a major 6-lane road, 3 lanes each direction. And he wasn't paying attention, wasn't looking at traffic. It was night. He was wearing black. And there's video of it. You don't even see him in the video until a second before it happens. I don't remember any of it because of the concussion, but yeah, he panics when he realizes that he's walking in front of traffic, sprints in front of my bike, and I spun him off of my front right fender. He spun, went down, and I just went off the left side of the bike, head and chest first into the ground. That's how I had my visor up, but thank God I was wearing a full face helmet. Otherwise, my face would have been gone. I mean, I would have been dead because every bit of my helmet had road rash all the way around. My gear saved me, honestly. After I'm done, I'll show you guys. My riding boots are right here. They're just leather boots, but just shaved off on one side. Had I not worn some of my safety gear, I mean, I was full kit, head to toe. Has it put me off biking? I assume, yeah, like not road biking, but I would say it hasn't put me off. Like, I wouldn't have a problem getting back on a bike right now. What it has put me off of is the risk for my family. That's not worth it for me to put myself at that kind of risk with a 2.5-year-old. I like riding. I really do. It's very enjoyable. It's freeing. It's amazing. But again, like this, there's nothing I could have done to avoid this accident. Like, I was going the speed limit. I was free and clear in the road. Literally had a guy sprint in front of the bike. So it's things like that where I'm like, I rode because it was convenient. Cheaper gas, easier parking, A to B, easier. You know, traffic, not as big of a deal. But I'm not so in love with being on a motorcycle that I need to get back to it. So I'm just happy that I have all my limbs, that I am thinking, that I'm speaking to you, that I'm walking. Those are the things I'm thankful for right now. And at the moment, that's just the biggest priority to me. And really, I'm dealing with a lot emotionally. There's a lot going on in my head that's tough to work through right now. On the concussion side, you know, I had a lot of like really down days. Joe, thanks for hanging out, man. Be good. I had a lot of really down days early on. Still have a lot of vertigo. Total lockdown, borders closed, all school closed. Biggest airline sending 90% of all employees home. Yeah, so, sorry, keep using that hand. Man, stone. Jump on. That's literally why I'm doing this. I'm sitting on my bike here for an hour to give you all somebody to do it with and a community. I would love if a bunch of you were just like, doing it, I'm getting on the erg right now. Drop whatever you're doing. Take your lunch break if you're working from home or wherever you are. Or if you're at work, just take a 15-minute or go for a walk with me while I'm hanging here. Let's chat. Been in a motorcycle accident also, just ride from time to time. Only for pleasure now. Yeah. I mean, my wife obviously doesn't want me to ride anymore, but it's just not like, it doesn't scare me. It just, I don't want to risk it, you know? Oh, perfect. Yeah, focusing on the academy right now. That's the way to do it. If you have to be at home, if there's no working, and you're in the academy, now's a great time to work on stuff. We have some other ideas percolating. We just had our team call this morning talking about what we can be doing for you guys. Because at the end of the day, like, we're kind of dropping business as usual at Dark Horse in an effort to invest wholeheartedly into helping the current situation. So if you guys are on our mailing list, for example, You'll notice that we just had an email that just went out about half hour ago, 45 minutes ago. We're giving away 30 days of workouts. So if you need, workout ideas, check your email, go sign up. It's free. We're just giving away our workouts now, trying to just help all of you who we're all just in weird situations, right? I firmly believe good nutrition, good fitness is one of the best ways that you can kind of stave off cabin fever. And things like this, I'm hoping, will become a beautiful way for all of us to be able to connect. Andrew, you're very welcome. Did you sign up? I hope. It was funny. We put it out. We're like, we need to do this. We don't know how many people are feeling the impact right now. And just within 15 minutes, we had over 200 people signed up for it. I have no idea what it's going to be by the end of the day. But tried the link, didn't work. Try it later. Yeah, maybe it just got so overwhelmed or something in the immediate. But go try it again later. It's worked for over 200 people, so we know that much. It's at least good from that standpoint. And we'll see. But get a scooter. No thanks. I'll either ride my bicycle, which I do love as well. Currently 356. We have 356 people signed up, everybody. No keyboard access, Phil. That's fine. Enjoy. Gotta get back to work. Andrew, thanks for jumping in, buddy. John, you're still on, dude. Appreciate it. You got any topic thoughts that we should be telling people about? Anything I'm missing? So it's really fascinating. I mentioned earlier I was at Costco, only because we actually needed food for home, not for any other purpose. And it was nuts. Like, there was so much tension in the air that it was like, I couldn't understand it. We had to stand in line to get in, and they were letting people in waves. I've never seen that before. So they let maybe like 40 of us in, then they closed it down again. I think they had to wait until that many people left. So there were like counters at the exit, counters at the income. So Sherborne, who do you work with? I'm curious if you can talk about it. I don't see I don't understand why there's HEB. Yeah. I don't understand why people need to be upset. I don't think that a month ago. Oh yeah, good thing you bought your rower. It's actually kind of cool. One of the things that, sorry, I'm jumping thought to thought here, but I don't understand the anger behind the safety precautions being taken. There's so many different outlets, and I think a lot of people feel powerless. And I think that probably lends a lot to what people are really feeling and facing. So I do think that probably is a piece of like the anger. But, I walked into Costco, waited 10 minutes to get in, had my shopping experience, didn't buy paper products, water, or cleaning products, just standard food items. Got in the exit, left. It was busy, but what can you do? We're all just trying to, have I ever seen a scooter in an accident? I guess not. Yeah, older people and people with health and compromised health, like yours truly, by the way. If I came down with any kind of cold, cough, vomiting, sneezing, that is really not good for my lungs. So on one hand, I do have a healthy amount of like fear. It's actually why when I first got out of the hospital, I couldn't come home. And that really sucked for a week. I couldn't come home. I had to go stay with my mom, flew back, and I stayed at her place because my daughter and my wife both had a cold. I couldn't go home. So I'm hyper aware that I'm essentially in that immunocompromised group. I'm taking so many supplements right now, washing my hands, singing the ABCs like 25 times a day, which is just good habit. But yeah, I'm acutely aware of that piece. This is fantastic. What a great way to help everyone self-isolate and maintain fitness. Yeah, we're in a hospital, so we'll continue to work. This helps with mental health as well. Roberta, bless you. Bless you for working in a hospital. Whatever unit you're in, I know you are probably acutely aware of everything that is coming at you right now. My sister-in-law is having, she's pregnant, and their baby's due in the next like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They're about to hit their 38th week, so who knows? But they're looking at it like, oh, great, this will be fun, because now I don't think anybody's allowed in with them. So they had a doula. Doula's no longer allowed into the room with them. Stuff like that is just changing. It's everybody's got their own stuff that they're dealing with right now, and just impacts everybody differently for whatever reasons. We're all gonna have our own headaches here, and I think that's why this to me feels so important, because I need to get this in. 3 weeks, I basically did nothing. I didn't start doing the bike stuff until last Wednesday. But I've been terrified to move, you guys. Not trusting your lung to breathe, not being able to sleep on anything but your back when you're a side sleeper, getting dizzy every time I sit up or lay down. It sucks. It's scary. My fitness was walking 20 feet the first couple of days. Just happy I could walk. And then it just turned to walks. Could I walk on flat ground? But man, like staying away from people and basically shuffling. And then it changed to, okay, maybe I can take my dog with me now. I'm not scared of like if she decides to bolt, like I can maybe hold her, but I still can't pick things up. I didn't get to pick my daughter up until this weekend. Test that and just thank God that I have a base of strength. Because if I didn't, picking up my daughter would have been heavy. As it stands, picking up my daughter is light. So, for me, I can do that. Yeah, a lot of meditation that I've been going through. How many of you guys meditate, by the way? I wish I did it consistently every day, but since my recovery, I've been pretty consistent almost every single day. I'm curious how many of you guys do it. Am I at the lowest setting? No, I'm dead center on a 4 right now, so I'd probably say that's 125 to 130. Bulldog going. But yeah, what do you use for meditation? Do you just do it on your own? Do you go to guided meditation classes? Oh man, does it ever make you realize how fragile life is? It's unbelievable. You feel so like all powerful until something like this. You're like, I am human. I'll have, I don't know if you guys can see, it's kind of tough with the lighting, but they just have a giant Z now. It's like a big old red mark on my forehead. I don't know if that's ever going to go away. So now I get a nice big facial scar for the rest of my life because some guy just walked out in front of a sign that says no pedestrian crossing. Yikes. And everything changed just like that. Wife had to get that call that I was in a motorcycle accident, didn't know. Meditate with Headspace, Horse Crazy Lady 8. I love screen names. So I used Headspace. I'm curious, how many of you guys like really love meditation? How many of you are beginner meditators and use something like Calm or Headspace? Because I've used both Calm and Headspace, but I've meditated for simmer down. Harry Potter? I don't understand. Oh, yeah, this car, yeah. What's funny is, so stick with our plan. Take it easy and be happy. Audiobooks, they've guided meditations. Usually just sit every morning for 5-10 minutes. Beautiful. I love that. So I started with, I've been doing meditation for a long time. I've done guided meditations, one-on-one, in groups, used apps, all over the board. And from breathing technique meditations to traditional meditation to yoga to whatever. Headspace, I liked, but it got to a point where I felt like things became repetitive. Like no matter what type of meditation I chose, it was the same meditation every time. And I just needed, I like really woo-woo kind of meditations. And so I found this new app. This is where I was going with this. Sorry. The brain scramble is real sometimes. Trouble staying on topic at the moment. But I found this new app that I just highly recommend you try. If you want to, in the comments or something, I can drop a link to it later, but it's called Solvana. Very woo-woo meditations. Heads up. If that turns you off, it's not for you. But if you like really in-depth guided meditations from like 19 to an hour-long meditations, it's actually pretty amazing. Like I'm doing a healing your physical body meditation every day. It's 19 minutes. I really love it. Like the visualization of it is really strong, really in-depth. They have a whole bunch of different guides. Very cool. So for anybody into meditation, and I came from Headspace. So if you're like looking for the next step, you want something a little bit deeper, check out Solvana. It's definitely a good one to try. By the way, I'm curious, everybody watching, are all of you subscribers? Really, like just yes or no in the comments. I'm curious because I don't know how YouTube, like is YouTube pushing our lives to non-subscribers? I'm very interested to know that. And also, seems to be a resounding yes. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it, man. So also, those of you that just said yes, please respond to this one too. How are you liking the format or the flow of this? It's the first time I'm testing this. I want to, was just browsing notification. Interesting, okay. So maybe, unless you hit the bell, like you don't get notified of it, maybe it's just saying like, hey, this is going. Yeah, I really wanna know like, how do you feel about the format? Do you like the camera angle? Do you like what we're talking about? Would you rather see me from the side? Like any observations, let me know where I am, but I'm joining the live chat before bedtime. Good, Caroline. Happy. You like the interaction? Good. I mean, if nothing else, I am fully dedicated to seeing your comments right now, which is nice. And we're 25 minutes into this. And hey, it's a lot better than me just sitting here and spinning mindlessly for an hour. All good on the angle? Okay, cool. You can gradually see me getting sweatier. There'll still be more. Camera angle seems more personal. But definitely is that. It's right in my face. And it's my phone. Won't work with row or ski. Yeah. I mean, it could probably work with row, except I'd just be sliding back and forth. But I think you guys are getting the audio from these guys. The only problem is I can't row right now. So Fernando, good job. Congrats, man. I can't row for at least another 2 weeks. Tonight will be my 2 week of discharge time. And I'm not allowed to like load my thorax until four weeks. Format is great. What comes to your mind? You can bring on subjects. It's motivating. Good. Katan, is that how you pronounce it? Did I say that right? Patel? Simon, happy to hear. I kind of like it. I mean, this is fun for me. Katan, is that right? Thank you for phonetically spelling that for me. Cool, Katan. Nice to meet you. I like this. It's fun for me. I don't know how it'll transfer when like I finally get back to strength training again. Maybe I just set the camera back and get to talk you guys through the workouts. If you want to know what I'm doing though, it's 1 hour, steady state. As I've been doing this, I'm still testing my lung capacity. I'm staying away from any intensity right now. Quick question, been rowing for a few years.
done some great times. Did a marathon last year. You're losing motivation. Do I ever lose motivation? Yeah. All the time, Justin. I am a group exerciser through and through. Case in point, I was in individual sports my entire life, you could say. Football, I would classify that, feel free to argue, but I would classify football as an individual sport. MVPs are highlighted, celebrated, so on and so forth. Baseball, same thing. I was in a slalom alpine skiing in high school, or middle school and high school. I'm from Minnesota, so that was a sport. So I actually raced slalom skiing and ran track. Essentially, they're all individual sports. John, appreciate hearing that. And I was never great at anything. And but I'd be happy to just listen and read comments all game. Good. And especially if you can project it on a big screen, then you can see the comments easier. So I never thrived at any sports in high school. Played 2 years of college baseball, club baseball, when I went to school in Colorado. Then transferred to University of San Diego, where I missed tryouts for the baseball team. And because of that, I had a year of nothing. And I just joined into the rowing team because I needed to stay fit. Lo and behold, rowing is about as team sport as it gets. I'm not saying there are no other sports that compete with it, but when you're rowing, MVPs are not celebrated. There's no such thing. You don't want an MVP inside of a boat. The best rower is the rower that you don't notice, because that just means you're all helping to make the boat move. You're making each other's jobs easier, not trying to be the best on the team. And there's a big distinction there. And I really thrived in that environment. After rowing, I moved on to CrossFit. And my coach that first year, CJ Martin, because I was at Invictus, I wanted to go team so bad. Because I love team. I will kill myself for a team. As an individual, I don't care. I don't need it. I want to see others win. I want to obviously be a part of that, but I want to be a part of a unit, not like the one that everybody's looking at. Made me compete as an individual my first year in CrossFit. And qualified for regionals as an individual. Granted, let me preface this by saying this was 2010. So back then we had sectionals instead of the open. So we would go in person to compete. Invictus, Big Dog CrossFit, that's right. So I was on the team 10, 11, 12, and 13 at the games. I don't ever talk about that really on the channel anymore. But so CJ made me compete as an individual because he wanted me to gain experience as an individual. So I went to regionals as an individual, did great my first couple workouts, but I was coming from rowing, so I had no strength. I was legs, and that was it. No upper body strength, especially for pressing. God forbid you ask a rower to press anything. We're all pull-ups all day long. Bench press, not pretty. Oh yeah, absolutely, everybody. Go join the Dark Horse Concept 2 virtual team. The World Erg Challenge is happening right now, so it's a great time as well. You just log your meters in there. Anyways, I digress. So I really suffer now not being a part of a team. It really hurts my soul to have to just come out and work out alone. And it's why I offer free workouts to my neighbors. Got a neighbor across the street, he's a police officer. He comes over 3-4 days a week and we work out, train together in the garage here, because that's enjoyable to me. Keeps me motivated. So if you are suffering from a lack of motivation because of the amount of time you've spent butt in seat, number one, assess your motivation. Why are you doing it? Right? Has it played its course for you? Because sometimes that's important to recognize. Have I gotten out of this everything that I wanted to get out of it? If so, it's okay to let it go and move on to the next thing. Finding the thing that really inspires you to continue. The other is take a look at your intrinsic motivators. For example, for me, I'm loving this right now. I'm already almost 35 minutes into this. It's already going way faster than when I'm doing the hour by myself. And I'm moving faster without even realizing it. So the team pushes me. If you are a team person, but you're solo, go find your team somewhere, right? Find a way to group together in this, because there's a lot of value to be had for being honest with yourself, your intrinsic motivations, your extrinsic motivations that are around you. Why do you do what you do? And why did you choose what you do? Can you alter those things to change your path going forward? For me, I do not like doing the same thing every single day. So my weekly workouts are 2 to 3 days of strength training here in the garage, 1 day or 2 days on the water rowing. And whenever I can get any kind of crazy fitness, hiking, strongman workouts, obstacle course stuff, friends just inviting me to throw down, I do it. I also love cycling, just running. I'll do it all because I need to mix it up. It has to stay interesting to me because I don't have a team. I need to kind of constantly change and feel intrigued by what I'm doing. Great example from my house here. I have a mountain that's that way, about 4 miles to the mountain. And there's just a big cross and a, what do you call it? An outdoor stadium. If anybody remembers the name of that, tell me. Up top. And I'll do that. I'll leave at like 5 a.m., run in the dark to go catch sunrise there. And I always grab somebody to go with me. I'm like, yo, you want something wildly out of your spectrum? Come join me. Be at my house at 5 a.m. We just run. There's no like, we're not racing. We get up there, we enjoy an amazing sunset, we run home. It's beautiful. That stuff keeps me motivated. So to answer your question, yes, I get unmotivated. And that's what I use to come back. Okay. Catching up with comments here. Am I going to do some videos about how to stay fit without going to the gym? My rowing club is closed down because of COVID. Absolutely. Great question, Simon. It's like you read my mind and I paid you to say that. Tomorrow morning's video is that very thing. Literally, that's what it's about. It's already been filmed, edited. It's going to be released 3 a.m. You know our schedule. How do you build home workouts? Because of all of this going on. So, net diver. Hey, where in France are you? Curious. I love France. John Buckley. We do long distance rowing ourselves. Celtic longboat, amazing. Police and fire meant to be rowing from Boston to New York for charity, but it's, yeah, in the balance, unfortunately, yeah. I was signed up to row the Crew Classic and race this year, West Coast race here, canceled. I was gonna be in Dubai for the Gov Games, canceled. Also, I was in a motorcycle accident, so that wasn't gonna happen anyways, but kind of convenient now. Not convenient, I shouldn't say that. Danny Spivak, question please. Would you recommend row as a warm-up for CrossFit group workouts? I would recommend row as so much more than a warm-up for CrossFit group workouts. In fact, I would recommend rowing as a standalone inside of a CrossFit gym as an entire class alternative, because not everybody loves CrossFit all the time. And by doing that, you open up new revenue streams, you keep things interesting for your clients, you give your trainers new reasons to grow and learn. So that's my answer to that. Justin, thanks for your response. P.S. Wish you were my neighbor. Be over most days training. UK, I'm 43 and 18 stone, but pretty fit. So I do lots of weights. Salmon, good. Hopefully it helps. Justin, yeah, I mean, honestly, I just keep it open to all my neighbors. It's amazing how few people take me up on it. I think they just get intimidated when they see weight plates and, see a barbell drop, but I'd love for our local CrossFit did running classes. See, this is what I'm saying. Members want these things. I think it's a tough racket for CrossFit gym owners. You got to stay interesting. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Trying. How tall am I? Leistung, 6'3". In meters, I don't know. I'm assuming meters is your measurement. I'm 6'3". This is going swimmingly, guys. Give this thing a like, by the way. I know it's cheesy to ask for that, but if you haven't already, hit the like button on this, because it always helps the algorithm, and YouTube loves that. I agree. We also do not have, so I'm rating on my rowing on your own. Yeah. Oh, my wife just got home. So I would encourage you to talk to your gym owner about it. Bring it up. That's half the reason that the Dark Horse Academy exists, is because, thanks, Jianjing. Appreciate that. Half the reason the Dark Horse Academy exists is to train trainers in CrossFit gyms or gym owners and their coaches so that they can host rowing classes in-house. Because a lot of them they're just not confident enough to coach the machine. And it's totally understandable. So, did I? Good. I'm happy I got that. You know, sometimes you just have to try. Glad I got that right. All right, guys. Almost coming on 20 minutes left. That's 40 minutes in. What's the next piece of kit for the home gym? Maybe farmer's carry bars. Danny, love the warm-up. Good. It's amazing. A proper warm-up goes so far. 9 seconds is a huge PR. John, I think it's, hey, I'm still here. GP Caps, Drunken Monkey. Still here. Jump on with me. I'm still working out. You got 20 minutes left to join me. Just get on the machine. A machine. Go for a walk. Sometimes the best motivation is recognizing that you're someone else's motivation. Call, come in. Fairhaven, Connecticut. That could have been concept 2 calling. We'll see. Steve said of kettlebells. How do you mix them with rowing? Oh, I love kettlebells. They are such a fantastic tool. I really, really love them. I only wish I had double of every kettlebell so that I could do double work with everything. Did I participate in the 1K virtual sprints this year? I did not. Basically got in my motorcycle accident right before it happened, or right after it started. So no, I didn't get to. GP Cap, Drunken Monkey. I'm assuming that's Captain. Well, I'm not finished work yet. Bummer. Come back. You can rewatch it and you know you'll have an hour worth of entertainment in. Hey, from North Carolina, C. Moniz. Love all the workout videos. Go by myself in my basement every morning. It does keep me going. Please have more intermediate to advanced videos. So I actually just settled on a new structure for our workout videos. Hopefully you guys will appreciate. By the way, you're going to see for a few weeks Coach John H. That's in the comments. He's going to be recording our workouts for a while because I'm, again, still 2 weeks away from rowing, only biking until then. I'm going to lose so much muscle mass. I'm not excited about that. I'm already my arms are getting quite skinny. Not a fan. I have to do a bodybuilding program afterwards just to get my ego back. But the new structure of the workouts, because it has been a bit haphazard up to this point. I'm going to tilt this down a bit. It's been about a bit haphazard. We're going to do 30-minute, basically advanced, intermediate, beginner. Advanced, intermediate, beginner. So that's the cycle. So if you see beginner this week, that means next week is going to be an advanced. The week after that will be intermediate, beginner. And so that's giving us some structure to make sure that we get equal amounts of each workout. So that's the future structure. Lance, was that you that asked? No. Justin, does my wife join me in rowing workouts? She does not. We are best worker outers apart. Good luck for him. Is my bike totaled? I think so. But yeah, the biggest problem with the accident is that he was a pedestrian. There's no such thing as negligent pedestrian insurance. So we'll have to see. Mine doesn't even contemplate it. She thinks I'm mad. My wife goes to a local CrossFit gym. We just find that for the most part, like I love intensity. She wants her own level of that. And as a coach, I struggle to keep those two things separate. So I tend to try to coach her, and that just doesn't work well for us. Am I on a Sensei coaching? Absolutely. You can go sign up for our program there. It's actually perfect for situations like this because we have body weight workouts off the machine, guided, and on machine work. Yes, we'll do GP, Captain. Can't get split timings on my water rower. Yeah. Phoenix 5X, any pointers? Doing a mixture of beginners, 10 to 20 minute workout. They're great. Good to hear. I also have a Phoenix 5X Plus. And you need a heart rate monitor. The thing's terrible for actually getting heart rate in a workout. So you need that Garmin HR strap. Any pointers? Get split timings. Unfortunately, without splits, you just have to kind of learn the splits. A1 water rower. So it just doesn't give you any split at all? I thought water rowers did give you split. It was just their own split. Not relatable to concept 2. Let me know, GP. Hi, Shane. I like a variety of sports and recently joined rowing since September of 19. 48. I like to try new stuff, but the injuries are creeping in. Shoulders, knees, IT band. The list goes on. No, that's so weird that it doesn't offer splits. I would contact Water Rower and see if you can retrofit a better monitor. Because like with Concept 2, you can do that. You could put a new PM5 on a Model A or B or C. So check with Water Rower on that. The Tulsa Mac, a great idea on the new structure. Mounted a smart TV. God, I hate that I have to keep touching this. In front of my C2 rower. Made a massive difference in following your workouts. Yeah, I think a lot of people have started to find that if you can project the video onto your TV, if you have a smart TV, it just makes it so much better. Justin, how much water do I drink per day? And am I strict with my intake? I'm not strict with my intake. There are very few things that I'm strict with, other than trying to live as like 80% clean as possible. Everything in moderation, including moderation, Justin. I don't prescribe to any dogmas, pretty much globally. I don't believe that any one thing universally is the cure-all to anything. So I try to drink as much water as I can. If I have an opportunity to drink, I will drink. I only drink water, coffee. Don't drink juices, sodas. I drink sparkling water, and I drink alcohol. But rarely. Like I'll have a drink a week, or something like that. Maybe 2. That's about it. John, you're off to work. Speedy recovery. Look after yourself. Thanks again for all the great content. You're very welcome, John. Good luck back at work. Thanks for joining, man. Man, sorry to hear about the accident. On the bright side, new topic for my videos: post-accident rebuilding. That's absolutely true. I suggest there would be some interest in that kind of info. I think there would be too, because I think a lot of people use the rower for recovery. Richard, hope you recover soon. I entered World Indoor Virtual at 335.1. Thanks for the channel. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you, by the way. Still have 13 minutes left, guys. And I am on a clip right now. You guys are seriously a very welcomed group to have behind me. Thanks for answering the questions, Justin. One more. Do I take any supplements to help with rowing? Creatine, etc. No, not to help with my rowing. I do for general health, but not specifically to help with rowing. I take fish oil, I take minerals. I do a liquid mineral and a pill mineral, a vitamin, like a multi. I take vitamin D, a host of others, just general health and well-being. But no, I don't take anything specifically to help me with rowing. I just don't believe in like supplements for performance enhancement anymore. I tried that for a long time, and it never really did me much good. Simone's, I've created a file that has the title and description of each workout, beginner, intermediate, advanced. Oh, that's amazing. That's perfect. Good job. Justin, I hope that answers the question. Jim, I recently got the new Garmin heart rate monitor chest band and never got accurate rates, even with wet chest. What works best with PM5? Finally returned the Garmin. Man, I wish I had a clean answer to that. Polar, maybe. Try them. GP, keep up the great work, mate. Chin up, crack on. Work hard, play hard. X forces after 2 cycling accidents. Have to do 0 impact exercise. Hope everything goes well in the future, mate. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that, GP. I hope you come back and visit us and that you can join along in this hour. Jim, polar chest strap with PM5 works great. There you go. I too have trouble with heart rate monitors in general. Like when I've done Orange Theory, literally never had an Orange Theory class where my heart rate monitor worked. Frustrating as hell. Thought I'd fix that when I bought the Garmin. Didn't work for me either. Can you notify for next time, like a day in advance for the time of the live video? Probably. Yeah, I can schedule it. This one was pretty impromptu because it was Monday, but Jim, Garmin from Jianjing HRM2SS works pretty well with PM5. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Polar. Jianjing, not to contradict what you're saying, but yeah, heard good stuff about Polar. I just know the Garmin has a watch. I like it as a watch. Heart rate monitor, nah. Especially during exercise, very blah. Ugh. Under 10, you guys. Y'all have walked me through an hour of this. Really appreciate it. What else you guys got? I want feedback. How's this going? Would you like something different? What could I do better? What would you like to see next time? Would you want this to happen every day? What time would be best for you? And in what time zone are you? Share your beginner rowing and do 2 20 minutes every day and love them. Sure, use Garmin with Polar chest strap. There you go. Polar H7 works pretty well. There we go. Good to hear. Thoughts on nasal breathing? Well, I would be doing it right now if I wasn't doing a YouTube live with you guys. I think nasal breathing is good for keeping focus, and I think it's great for discipline. But again, I'm not dogmatic about anything. So sure, do it. Just like I'd climb a mountain with nasal breathing only, but I wouldn't do it every time. Thanks so much. I'm an EMT, so not ignorant on my rate. The Wahoo was way off for the arm. Interesting. Lance, EST Friday evening would be great, but what if I did it every day? What time? 30-minute rower intervals done. Thanks for the motivation. This is great. Good, Phil. Love it. William King, Brickwork Solutions. Chain have gone from 0 to 200,000 a month off the back of my channel. First month, 60K. Second, 200K. Third, 150K. At 100K so far in March. Keep it up. You're the man. Speedy recovery, boss. William, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. From CA in California. Where in California? GMT in London. So, up really early. Well, Coach John Healy is in London as well. Or, not London. My apologies. He's in the UK. Y'all are at least close on timing. 7.5 minutes. What do you guys want to hear about? So, right now, I'm actually working on building out where I am into a farm. it's actually pretty fun. Right now we have chickens in the backyard. So after the ride is done, I get to go, oh, Bay Area, perfect. Let's go. So I get to go let the chickens out after this, let them graze, but we also have a lot of hawks. So it's a balance of letting the chickens free roam versus keeping an eye on the hawks. EST on the board of Canada and Vermont. Okay, cool, Jim. So 3 hours ahead. Maybe this needs to be a morning thing. Maybe like 6 or 7 a.m. I don't know. We're shut in place soon. No more gym visiting for a few weeks. Yeah, exactly. All the more reason for you guys to just join in. It's never too late. You could still get 6.5 minutes of work right now if you just joined. Whatever. Do burpees for 6.5 minutes. I bet you get like 60 right now. If you started right now, put your phone on its side, listen to me. I'll tell you when we're done. Bet you get like 60 burpees in 6 minutes. That's 10 a minute. It's totally doable. Who's in? Say aye. Simon doing the Talisker Whiskey Atlantic in 2021. I would encourage you to join our crew and do the crew, which is our program, and use our marathon training plan. You need butt in seat time. That's what you'll get with the marathon plan. Fraser Valley, BC, Arlington, Virginia. Yep. Beginner rowing workout today. First ever row. Thanks, man. You're welcome, Ben. Happy that you did it. I'm proud of you. How did it go? Did you like it? Curious what you thought. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Wilson. Hi, Shane. Good to see your smile again from Korea. Wilson, I'm happy I'm smiling again. And thank you for saying so. It means a lot. Appreciate that. Lance, gonna do 6x750, 1 minute rest, 160 watts after this. My son is on the rower at the minute. Amazing. Yes, everybody, give Ben that big dark horse round of applause. Ben, congrats on that first video, or that first workout done. Not using your legs too early on the way back. Yeah, that's honestly one of the biggest and toughest parts. Being patient, releasing the handle, closing the hips, and then bending the knees. The straps aren't there for you to pull yourself forward with your feet. You want to think about it as pushing yourself forward with the hands. And if you notice, the seat has its own gradual slide down. So if you just turn your legs off, naturally it wants to push you down. You don't have to pull your way there. So, that helps. Oh, my throat's getting dry from all this talking for an hour. That was always my problem when I did in-person seminars, is I would always, my throat by like 2 hours in, it's just shot. Plenty of time, day or two before. I think I can schedule them. So let me go in today after this and see if I can schedule them. And maybe that works, I can jump back on and join you guys for these. Maybe I can give some options for like what to do during that time. And that way you can either do the hour with me, a steady state, or you could do some other stuff. You could do some intervals. You could do some like 2 mid distance, in this amount of time. Like I'm averaging a 210 right now. On the bike, I'm at 26,000 meters, anticipated finish 27,500. I seem not drink water often during the workout. That said, I won't have water with me. But yes, I typically, during my workouts, I typically won't drink water when I'm working out. I don't know why. It's like a discipline thing. I typically try not to because in rowing you can't stop rowing to take a drink. You only get to drink when you're recovering. So if I'm in the middle of a workout, I typically won't. It's probably a silly little thing that I do, but it is what it is. Lance, when you started rowing 3 years ago, the sweet spot was 27 stroke rate. Now it's about 21. At greater power, slower is better. Absolutely. Just ordered our rowing machine. Thank you for sharing your knowledge here. Looking forward to start Rowing. Awesome, George. Congrats. Good purchase. Carrie, Patrick, gonna order my rower this week. Your channel definitely helped out with that decision. I'm so excited to get started. Love it. Wise decision. And selfish question, but are you using our Amazon link to purchase that if you're buying a Concept 2 or a water rower? Because we have links down there in the descriptions if you didn't know. Just curious. It just helps the channel every little bit. Off to bed, 10 o'clock in the UK. Kids in bed, so all good. That's always a welcome time of the day. Really enjoy your live YouTube. Keep up the great work and recovery. All the best. Thanks, man. Really appreciate you being here, Justin. And good timing, because we only have a minute and a half left. CCS legs. Jen Jing, thanks for the answer. Found it hard to drink during long rowing too. Yeah. Haha, you will. Fantastic. Thank you. Brazil. Go Brazil. Here, off to bed soon in Switzerland. Caroline, love Switzerland. Where in Switzerland? Looking forward to next workout tomorrow morning. Take care. Sprint time. Go get it, Lance. I would, but I live in Norway. George, appreciate that. Where in Norway? Honest to God, George, Norway is my favorite country in the world. If I had to live anywhere else, it would be Norway. And I'm still trying to convince my wife to move there. Trying to drink mid-row really screws up my breathing pattern. Yeah, mine too. When I check on some of the accessories on Amazon, they were out of stock. Maybe check to make sure they're linked to open merch. Like what accessories, that would help to know. By the way, if you guys don't own this Vapor Fitness mount that I have on here, do yourselves a favor, go buy it. It's amazing for $13 or $15 or whatever. Greatest purchase accessory I think I've been able to find yet. Looking forward to the next time. Over and out from Denmark. I love all the Scandinavian group that's here. This has been amazing. 15 seconds left, guys. Try to pronounce. Alvenfjord, Norway. How did I do, George? Alvenfjord. In Israel, 12 a.m. Still working since you work from home because of the virus. Hey, sorry, Danny. Sorry to hear. Boy, that's an hour, you guys. 27,562 meters. 210.6 split. Take care. 10 p.m. from Glasgow. All the Europeans signing off. Neat way to connect while all of us are social distancing. Great job. Thanks for being an encouraging inspiration. Thank you for joining, honestly. So that's my hour, guys. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Share it, please. I'd love that. As soon as I sign this off, it should go live, so you can rewatch it. Make sure you tell people about us. The more you do, the more it helps us, the more it helps out the channel. Great workout. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the Arts Entertainment. Off to bed, Birmingham, Scotland, Glasgow. Man, this is amazing. Great workout. Cheers. Enjoy this. Good job. Good night. Good night, everybody. Great. When you move here, the fjords are waiting for you. God, I hope so. I love Oslo. I love Stavanger. I love all of Norway. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. If you loved this, fantastic. And let me see if I can do my sign off. If you enjoyed this workout, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you can get alerted whenever we come out with new videos. And in the meantime, make sure that you check out our intermediate workouts if you're looking for some other workouts to follow along with. Did I do it? Did I nail it? All right, guys. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I'll see if I can schedule the next one. Cool.